From the Opubco studios in Oklahoma City, this is a signing day update. I'm Jenny Carlson. Scott Wright joins us on the phone right now. Scott, you've been all over the metro today going to signing day ceremonies. Maybe one of the more interesting ones, though, was the Douglas signing ceremony where Cayman Bundage kind of tried to throw a curveball out there. What happened?
For about 5 or 7 minutes, there was some tension. You didn't know what was going to happen. Douglas coach Willis Alexander announces that they thought that Cayman was going to sign with Arizona, but he had some other opportunities that came along, and so when they get to his turn to sign, they pull out an OU hat, an OSU hat, and an Arizona hat. Bundage sort of reaches for the OU hat real quickly, and then lets it go and puts on the Arizona hat, which is where he's been committed for quite a while now, and so he's sticking with the Wildcats. Cayman Bundage, when you meet him, he doesn't really come across as the kind of a jokester guy that you would expect some of that from. But having gotten to know him a little bit better over the last couple of years, he's really kind of sly with some of that stuff, and it doesn't surprise the people that know him really well to see him kind of have some fun with the signing day experience. But definitely was an interesting few minutes while we were waiting to see what his announcement was going to be.
There's not enough drama on signing day anymore, Scott. He was just trying to add a little bit to the mix.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you were also out at PC North where Daniel Burton signed with Iowa State, and Iowa State obviously a program that has sort of been on the rise in recent years. Where does Burton potentially fit in for the Cyclones?
He's going to be somewhere on the offensive line, and I think a guy that depending on what spot on the line they decide he best fits, might have a chance to play right away. He's always been a tackle at Putnam City North. In that big 6'4" frame, he could maybe add a little bit of weight and play there. He could also move into guard and be a really athletic guard. And he's got the intelligence and the coordination to play center as well. So he can be any of those three spots, and that's one thing that a lot of colleges really liked about him. So depending on where they decide they want to try him out at first, he might be in line for a red shirt, might have a chance to go play right away, and it's an interesting situation for him because he's a big OSU fan and was hoping for that opportunity. But after he had committed to Iowa State, he also enjoyed watching the Cyclones beat the Cowboys earlier this year too. So, but he's a guy that's student class president and honor student, all these kinds of things. Really smart kid, really good kid, who's going to succeed with whatever he does. And it's a great opportunity for him up there.
Yeah. Lastly, you went to Bethany, and they had several kids signed, but one that did not is Garrett McGrady. Talk about what's going on with McGrady.
It's a really interesting situation. He's a big 6'7" kid who's missed a lot of time the last 2 years with injuries. A defensive end, tight end type of kid. At the college level, probably a better defensive option, but a really talented kid that we didn't get to see a whole lot from. And he's got a couple of Division II offers, a lot around the state, a couple out of state. But Arkansas State, the Division I program, has come in. They brought him in for a visit last week. Did not offer a scholarship, but they said that they have one of their commits that's kind of on the fence. They're waiting to see what happens with that kid, and if he drops off, McGrady is next in line for a scholarship offer from Arkansas State. So as of 12:30, 1 o'clock today, that hadn't come through, and he's still waiting to see what's going to happen there. And so we'll see where that goes. But certainly a great possible opportunity on the table for him, and a situation that Coach Reagan Roof expects to be sealed up by the end of the week. But right now, everything is still kind of in limbo with him.
All right, thanks, Scott. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.